Hey, look who we got at the table today. Comedian and actor, proud New Yorker, Michael Rapaport. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm
Yeah.
excited to be here.
When I think New York, I picture you,
Yes.
and I hear you.
Well, yeah, the accent is very distinct, and New York is who I am. It's what I mean, it's in my blood.
Yeah, you kind of walk around angry all the time.
No, you see me smiling and all that stuff. But yeah, I got an attitude.
Right.
Do you get to Chicago very often?
You know, I mean, not very often, but I love the city. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so New Yorkish, and the food and the culture and the sports fandom. I mean, I love Chicago.
We have alleys, though.
Yes, I love the alleys.
Isn't that a great
Yeah.
thing?
One of my favorite things, somebody said to me, what's one of your favorite things? I said, the fire escapes. They said, what do you mean? I said, I love the fire escapes of Chicago. They remind me of old New York. And
Yes.
New York has gotten rid of them, a lot of them. So I love the fire escapes of Chicago.
Well, you know, after we had to create a second city because of our Great Fire.
Yeah, right.
And
Yes.
we got a little smarter with things.
Yeah,
I got it. I got it.
Gotta put the
Yeah.
garbage somewhere.
And to be clear, that's why we're the second city.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yes.
I got it. I got it.
the Vic show is going on, yeah?
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night at the Vic Theater, I'm performing stand-up comedy. One show, one night. I can't wait.
That's
Disruptive
awesome.
stand-up comedy. I'm excited to. It's my first time performing in Chicago.
Oh,
and I
really?
can't wait. Yo, I can't wait.
Wow.
And stand-up comedy is your roots. That's how you started, right?
That's how I started, and I'm back into it, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's such an open form. It's unpredictable, for better or for worse. But I know Chicago loves comedy. They love to laugh. They have a great history of comedians come out of here. So I can't wait to perform Saturday night at the Vic.
Great venue there, too. All right, you ready to jump on in here?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Supernanny fans rejoice because after 15 years, the reality show came back to the States, back on TV once again, giving us a chance to look at the reality of parents that are not us. So when the show debuted in 2005, it gave us a look at helicopter parents, probably in their infancy, kids crying and a lot more. With the show getting a reboot, giving us a chance to see a new wave of parents. You know, so taking into account how much has changed since the mid-2000s, you know, do we need this show back? Do parents need the help? What's going
You're
on?
a dad, right? 2 kids?
The parents need the help. The kids need the help. I'm all for Supernanny coming back. You got parents walking around on their phones with kids
Yes.
on their phones who can't even speak, but they could swipe left. We need Supernanny to come back and be rough, rugged, and raw.
Have you ever heard of this term snowplow parenting? This is a new one I just heard of. instead of helicopter parents where
They're
they're like
snowplowing?
they're pushing all their troubles out of the way and making everything right for them instead of letting them deal with problems.
I want Supernanny to come back
Right,
and
and fix
kick
it?
butt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all for it.
Do you let your kids deal with their
Well,
problems?
they're 19 and 17, so their problems are now their problems.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm there, but it's like my 19-year-old, he's like, well, I go, listen, I can tell you what it is, but at the end of the day, you know, you're on your own. So,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, but there's no road book, and I'm not a perfect parent. Nobody is. But I think in this day and age, especially in this such politically correct day and age, I think Supernanny will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So your kid's a little older. What would be your parenting advice?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me some. I need some.
My parenting advice would be I think you have to be a parent. I don't think you should be called, like, they're not your friends. Like, they shouldn't be calling you dude, bro. You shouldn't be calling them bud. The dad and the mother have to be the dad and the mother. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But I think that's my most important thing. You have to keep the boundaries.
My twins right now call me butthole.
I would say you call them drop kick.
Yeah.
I would introduce them to a flying drop kick. That's okay.
like, yeah.
They don't have to be like, to the head, but maybe a leg sweep. Like
Yes.
a leg sweep
Yes.
on the ground. So they just.
Because the pediatricians don't mind the bruises
Yeah,
on the
just
legs.
like a leg sweep, like a gentle leg sweep.
Right.
Exactly.
And then they did the falling. That's
Yeah,
on
they-
them.
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So we all have a day where we need a little venting, but studies show how you vent matters. Experts say it works when done in a safe and supportive manner, but there's a fine line between release and complaining. Experts suggest that you sound out your frustrations, deflate any angry energy, and turn your head to problem solving.
Takes out all the fun.
The bottom
I agree.
line is that it has to be productive. So we got our expert here on venting.
Let it go.
Listen, this is millennial. This is millennial code talk.
Thank you.
I agree.
You know, like it has to. Listen, sometimes it's productive, sometimes it isn't. There's ramifications of venting. Sometimes, people's feelings get hurt, and you have to acknowledge that. Venting is important. If you can't go to the gym, a good vent is good. Sometimes it's good to do it to yourself. Sometimes it's good to do it into your phone. But venting is okay. But there are ramifications. You got to deal with them. But this is millennial talk to not hurt feelings and going back to the Supernanny and all that stuff.
We're
I got a
overthinking
question.
it.
We're overthinking.
Do you wake up like this, or do you have to work your way up to full-fledged Michael
Mid-
Rapaport?
I'm just at like a quarter cup of coffee right now.
Oh.
So, I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to be performing in Chicago. So I'm not at my full tilt yet, but I'm almost there. I need a little bit more coffee to get the full.
Because I feel like you vent just throughout the day, throughout every word that comes out of your mouth.
And
You let out
You
your
don't hold
frustration.
back. You just let what you're feeling is speaking.
But venting and ranting sometimes has a negative connotation. You know, I could say something positive and be venting, so it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be bashing. It could be something that you like. I love the Knicks. I hate the Bulls. Tom Brady is no longer going to be a Patriot. What the F?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so it doesn't have to be a negative.
Wait, can we
I always think it's a good thing too. Like if you're gonna vent to friends or spouses, it's a vent. Don't fix it for me. I just need to get it off my chest.
That's it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just
Precursor.
explaining it to myself.
Yeah.
I'm just getting it out.
The Tom Brady thing, though, that's something we can all unify
Yes.
on. Chicagoans and New Yorkers. We don't like Tom Brady.
I mean, if you're not in Boston, you don't like Tom Brady.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right, so the show.
Yes.
So tomorrow night at the Vic.
Vic Theater, one night, one show. I cannot wait to perform. I'm excited to perform. There's some tickets still available. VicTheater.com. I can't wait. Disruptive comedy in Chicago.
I love it.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
For sure. Thanks
Thank you so
stopping
much for
by.
being
I
here. This is
appreciate
great.
you guys.